No, I'm late. I'm late. Me. I did the thing. I had a bunch of stuff I had to do. I'm sorry, everybody. Yeah, sorry about that. Fun stuff. I just, working, getting stuff done. I've got GameDev.tv stuff to do. My Battleborn Tactics game is launching the demo for the Steam Fest next month, the 13th. And then I'm also working on a game jam and trying to run the game jam at the same time. And it's been complicated. It's been complicated. It's not like the time that you spend isn't complicated, but the context switching between things is complicated, Like, oh, now I gotta do this other thing that requires this other frame of mind. Okay. Let's just pop into it. We don't need to know this whole start stream thingy. Troy, what's up, man? All right, you guys remember my Skelly game? I barely remember it. I think, okay, so we left off where we had all the different parts, right? So we had boom, 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 boom. And then you could spawn a dude, but the dude doesn't quite have all these parts yet. So we're gonna work on that part. You know what, the other thing I realized, I think I over-engineered this. I did one of the beginner mistakes because I made these dudes work as enemies. These little skelly dudes. So they can work as players or enemies. But I realized the enemies don't need to be made of multiple parts. They can just be their own little skeleton and they can run at you and attack. And then when they die, I can just spawn parts as loot. Right? So I don't actually need them to be made of multiple parts. I don't know why I think, well, the concept has changed a little bit. So it wasn't necessarily over-engineered. It was just different concept then, which, whatever. I'm happy I built the code that way, just in case we need two enemies to fight each other that have multiple parts. Anyway, plan for the stream is, it's so late. I'm sorry for all the UK people if anybody's here. But I still haven't gotten this to sync with my Discord either. I don't know what the deal is. It's supposed to sync up here and say Tim Ruswick is streaming, but it doesn't work. So I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna get this working to where you spawn dudes with actual parts. Then, if we've got time today, we're gonna implement enemies, which would be cool. So I think I know what to do. I think we left it open. Oh, sorry for the yawn. So when we hit the spawn button, UI logic spawn button, when we click it, currently we spawn a unit with all the default parts. What we need to do is we need to have the individual part name, the part tag on each one of these things. So we've got an option for part tag here. What we need to do is when you drag it in, so here, dragging and dropping, when you drop it onto a drag slot, which is here, drag slot add quantity. So boom, set position. So this is when you successfully drag it, is overlapping. No, this is garbage. I don't know why this is here. It's right there. Wait, it's overlapping UI parts drag slot. That's UI character drag slot, right? So UI. So wait, on drop. If it's not overlapping UI character drag slot. Oh, but if it is overlapping UI characters drag slot, I had the comment there. That's what fucked me up. Okay, so is overlapping UI character drag slot. This is when we do all the stuff. So here, we're going to change UI character drag slot part tag to the part tag of the UI parts draggable dot part tag. We've got the part tag here. The other part of that, we need to clear it when you move out of there. You know what we should do? Rather than do it here, every time you drop something, let's cycle through all character drag slots, because there's only 5 of them, so we can do it every time you drop. Let's cycle through all of them. Make sure they stay synced, because I don't want a desync problem. So for each and every character drag slot, we'll say if they're overlapping part draggable, then we'll set part tag. If they're not overlapping a part draggable, we'll set the part tag to blank. Right. Then our spawn button now has access to the part tag. So here, we click spawn. So I'm just going to create a few variables here. So spawn unit, let's create another function next to spawn unit, but spawn unit, but we want a function called spawn unit from character from drag slot from UI. Spawn unit from UI. Spawn unit from UI is not going to take any parameters. It is instead going to spawn unit, but it's actually going to calculate the variables first. So variable 1 is going to be torso. Head. L or arm L. Arm R. Leg L. Leg R. And then here we're just going to do head, torso, arm L, arm R, leg L, leg R. Right? And then we're going to pick each individual one of these. So UI character drag slot. Man, this is where something like Unity really comes in handy with all this like data-driven stuff. This variable type is equal to head. So we pull this head and then we set the variable head to UI character dot part tag. Right, and then we just copy this. Head, torso, what did I, arm underscore L. We should keep these consistent with underscore. I hate when naming of variables gets in the way of stuff, so I always try to keep my variables consistent. L, arm R, leg L, leg R. Change these. Leg R. Leg L. Arm R. Love this idea. You choose limbs and spawn them. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Trying. I don't. We're cutting it close, man. I'm gonna have to really pull ahead this weekend because. So that should do it. So instead of spawn unit here, we're gonna spawn unit from UI, and then we're actually gonna pull that there. Yeah, let's move it all to the function. So that should do it. So this should work. Famous last words. So we want this chest, this arm, this leg. We don't have the other legs. So let's do a regular head and another leg and spawn. It doesn't care. It doesn't care what our code says. Spawn unit from UI. Okay, what do we do wrong? The part tag is not what we need there. We need the animation. So we have a function for that. So functions dot get unit part data from tag, and we've got the part tag, and then we need the animation. We have to translate the tag to the part we need. Let me paste all this. All right, now it should work. It didn't work. I don't know, man. I don't. Arm L, arm R, leg L, leg R. UI character type. Maybe it's not the type, it's the location. I think. Yeah, I think it's the location we're looking for. The type changes. I need to start adding descriptions to these variables because location and type I've gotten confused a few times. So I'm going to click on this location. Location on body. So head, torso, etc. There. Now it should work. Shield, arm, body, leg, arm, leg. It don't work, man. Okay, let me debug this real quick. Let me just double check all my variables are right. So UI character drag slot. So this guy, the location is the head, torso. What happens when we drag a torso in? Location is still the torso, and the part tag is scale Viking torso. And in our inventory, scale Viking torso. I feel like the part tag should just be the animation. I think I'm doing this way too complicated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna rename parts. I've lost track of that a few times now. So I'm gonna rename this scale torso. And then scale Viking torso. Yes. And then that's scale head. This is what gets me, man. Like, game dev is it gets complicated when you've got all this data-driven shit. So scale head, so scale Viking head. This is what takes the time. It's like the logistics of what you're trying to do. Scale arm. Scale arm, and then scale Viking sword arm. Scale Viking sword arm. Scale Viking shield arm. Scale Viking. We need the legs. Scale leg. Scale Viking leg. So now we actually have to make one more change to our spawn unit and change the default variables. So we scale head, right? Yeah. Basically scale head, scale arm. Scale arm. Scale arm. Scale leg. Someone else game dev while Tim game devs. I hope, man. Hope we're all making games together. It's fun, right? Scale torso. Yeah, okay. So all the defaults are there. So now we need to pull out the thing we just did. Straight up call it the part tag. The other thing that we need to do is where I have that animation. I have to search animation. Maybe I'm gonna search it in quotes. So this stuff right here, it is now just the part tag. Yeah. Get data. So it should spawn a regular skeleton now. But if, what is all this? Oh shit, we broke something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Create draggable UI part tag. Create draggable UI slot. Let me see where this is called. The part tag is the array unit parts. Inventory current X 0. The part tag. Oh, I didn't flip back the array. There we go. Okay. Head, torso, arm, leg. Doesn't make a difference. Nothing I do matters. Game's just like, all that programming you do doesn't really matter. It's all good. It's good. It's fine. It's just that it doesn't matter. Whatever you just did, it doesn't matter. It's all good. So spawn unit, head, torso, L. So the part tag is technically the same. Okay, let me debug one more time. So unit, character drag slot. Let's do the torso, for example. Right now the part tag is empty. We drag a regular torso on there. It's scale torso. If we, we drag this torso on there, it's scale Viking torso. What we're doing here is we're taking that location, we're setting torso to the part tag, which is the variable we just looked at, and then we're setting the part tag to the animation here, and the animation is here. So this spawn unit must not be working properly. Let's let me browser log this. Torso and so let me pull up the log. Okay, so if I do regular torso and I hit spawn, torso is scale torso. I pull that back and I pull this one. Torso is scale like so. It's got the right thing. It's passing it in. In spawn unit, did we actually put the functionality for the right animations? Part torso. We did. Part torso, part arm left, part arm right, part leg left, part leg right, part head. And we pass all that in. On a spawn unit. We pass that in here. All right, I'm guessing this is one of those things that I'm just going to guess that construct is messing up. I'm going to wait 0.01 seconds before we do this, just to set these variables properly, because I've noticed construct sometimes does not run synchronously. So I'm just going to see if that's the case. So we're going to spawn a regular skeleton. Then we're going to spawn a Viking skeleton. And none of those have any Viking parts. What if I increase this amount of time? I never have actually seen any parts on the skeleton other than the regular skeleton. So I don't... Thank you, Elimination. I don't... It hasn't... It looks the same as it did before. Drag slot.part tag. Drag slot. The location is correct, right? So arm L, arm R, leg L, leg R. Oh, right. So this is the difference between the type and location. It's a type leg, but its location is leg R. Right. So location is what we wanted for sure. Let me add that in the description. Leg or arm doesn't differentiate between left or right. That way I have that for the description of the variable. So why isn't this working? I don't understand this. UI character drag slot dot part tag. So the torso should say Well, if we do torso, yeah, so this... So here is regular torso, spawn. Torso is scale torso. Here is Viking torso, spawn. Torso is scale Viking torso. So it's getting it right, but it's not changing the animation. So it's got to be spawn unit that's the problem. So let's move our log to here. Make sure it's still torso when it gets to the spawn unit function. So let's pull up our log. Spawn, scale torso, spawn, scale Viking torso. So it's still correct when it's here. So why isn't the animation setting? What if we move the animation till after the add as a child? I don't know if that'll make a difference, but no, it doesn't. What's going on? Sife, why not? Is it Sife or Sife? It's all happy little trees. I don't know what's going on. Set animation. Right? Set animation. Set the current animation. And so here, so set animation to part torso. In this case, we know it's scale Viking torso. What is going on with my mouse? I don't know. Something's weird. Scale, so unit part torso, which unit part torso. Scale Viking torso is the animation. Remembering how to implement a star. Man, I tried to implement a star in Construct once. It was a nightmare. So I just always try to find plugins and stuff now. I ain't about all that math stuff. There's got to be something I'm missing. There's no way this is Construct's fault. It can't be. Unit part torso. Using Unity. Can't find any good like free A star plugins. What is going on here? If we change the Y, it clearly updates. Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I have no idea. Because we pass all the correct parts in. The only thing I can, well, no, we know these variables are correct because we checked them inside spawn unit, right? Like we know. Torso is scale torso, and that's the right torso. Torso is scale Viking torso. So we know the variables are correct. So we know that right here, part torso equals the correct torso, and part torso is what we set the animation to. I'm gonna try something crazy. I'm gonna pull this all the way down to the bottom. I don't have enough legs now. Hold on. Is that fucked up? Wait, he's got the right helmet. Hold on. They have the right helmet. Why do they have the right helmet but the wrong everything else? And why did that happen when I didn't change anything? Oh my god. Okay, what if... Okay, you know what I think we're going to do? We're going to need a different function. I have a feeling that this is something to do with spawning stuff. Spawning stuff and then changing it too quickly. The same tick. So I think what I'm going to do is... So I've got a spawn unit function. I'm going to create a... modify unit parts function, and it's gonna have we're gonna need units UID. Need the UID, and we're gonna need all the individual parts. Actually, we're gonna need the team too, so we can change the team. And then what I think I'm gonna do is at the end of this here, I'm just gonna call the other function, which is gonna run next tick. Units UID. No, this is gonna be so part head, part torso, part arm left, part arm right, part leg left, and all it's gonna do is this stuff. So this is it's more code for the same dumb thing, but it's what we have to do. So it's gotta be below this, so it runs after this. So we're going to pick units. Units by UID. Units UID. And then we're gonna pick the children, because we added as a child, right? So we're gonna pick unit part head, or no, we need to units child children of unit parts head. So we're gonna pick the head, for example. We pick the torso. So the torso would set this animation. The head would set this animation. We've got the arm, and then we've got the leg. But the arms and legs need individual identifiers. So the arm, it needs the tag leg R. So our arm variable tag leg underscore R. Oh, that'd be leg, for example. Leg L and leg R. Wait, that is the arm. So let me replace arm. Okay. And then arm. Construct is causing me more headaches. And it's solving me problems lately. Arm L, arm R. Leg R. The animation is here. Leg L, or part arm right. Arm R is there. Arm left. Boom. And then we need leg left. Boom. So animation. Oh, and then we also need to home children UI animation box and set it to the team. Okay, so this should do it. This doesn't do it, I'm gonna be upset. So it was a lot of unnecessary work. Leg, leg, shield, arm, spawn. No, we lost the helmet now. He doesn't even have the helmet now. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't. He had the helmet before, so he has less stuff now. Oh. There's a debugger, but it's not helping because the debugging is only showing that I'm doing things right. It's not making any sense. Unless this is a bug that has to do with the families versus the individual unit. Okay, so what if we changed all the unit stuff? Let me see if this would fix it. Replace units with because units is just unit enemy or unit player, right? So what if we replace units with unit player? See if it's a family bug. It might be a family bug. We'll see. No, it doesn't look like it. Do that. Oh, wait. Spawn. Oh, it's a child of the animation box. So hold on. So head, torso, arm, leg. Replace units, animation box. Hold on, this might be it. This might be what we're doing wrong here. It's not a child of the enemy. It's a child of the animation box. No, doesn't make a difference. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I cannot deal. Can't deal. I can't deal. So units has the child animation box, and then animation box has the child of the individual parts. Again, now that we only have 2 references to units, let's replace units with unit player to see if it's a bug there. No, it's not. Let's try I'm just Hail Marying here. Weight 0.1. I don't know. I have no idea. I think I might have to end the stream, to be honest, just because. Yeah, it's not even. What is going on right now? Temp UID. Where's the UID come from? The unit player or the enemy? Pick own children. Let's log this again, because so torso. Log the torso again. Make sure the variables are going all the way through. So boom, spawn, torso is Skell torso. Torso is Skell Viking torso. The variables are going through. The animations are not setting. This has got to be a bug in construct. It has to be. It has to be. JT Lewis, see you later, man. This has to be. The only thing, so let's, hold on. So let me create a unit. Let me create a unit and let me just see. So this is the unit we created. Let's check them out. So unit part arm. So not those. So this one. Current animation is scale arm and scale arm, but it should be scale arm and Viking shield arm. The helmet worked when you said it. Yeah, the helmet worked and then it stopped working. But if the helmet works, it's the exact same code for everything else, so I don't get it. The head should be the Viking helm. So this head is scale head, but it should be. You know what I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try something weird. I'm gonna try something weird. I'm gonna say keyboard on key pressed T. Let's say when I press the key T, the T key, I'm gonna run. Actually, I'm gonna loop through every part. I'm gonna loop through for each units. For each unit, and I'm gonna modify unit parts. It's that UID. Team is going to change to enemy. Oh, you know, that's the other thing is enemy. Do I make it like a purple? Just so we can tell apart, I guess. Anyway, when I press the T key, it's going to change all the parts. Scale Viking head, scale Viking torso, scale Viking shield arm, right? Scale Viking shield arm, yeah. This is going to change every unit to just test that function. Okay. So let's create a unit. Okay, so now I'm going to press the T key. And that's set. Oh my God. So literally. Oh my God. So this function works. And the function runs. Is it not getting the right UID then? What is going on? This function works and it runs on this right afterwards. All right, what if instead of in spawn unit, what if I move this to the end of spawn unit from UI? Or spawn unit from UI. So spawn unit and then modify unit. Maybe it needs a restart. All right, you know what? Construct 3, I've never actually witnessed need a restart. Oh, my login details have expired. Hold on. Maybe that's part of it. All right, I'm back in. Restarted. No, it's still the default. But then if I press T, the alternative Viking skeletons. Okay, so instead of modifying the unit parts at the end of spawn unit, what if we modify the unit parts at the end of spawn unit from UI? So here, wait. Units is UI. Oh, that's how we're accessing it. Can you please change that comment? Which comment? Modify units.uid. Team is UI. Head. So arm L, arm R, leg L, leg R. Let's get rid of this here. See if that works. No. It's got to be a bug. It's got to be a bug. There's no way that that function could not work there but work everywhere else. There's no way. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if... I don't know what to do if the fundamentals of our game is based on a part of construct that doesn't work. Well, I fixed this part, how it spawns a unit under the button for the first time. Now it just spawns a unit. Okay. Well, that's good. At least I fixed that part. Part head. I can go ahead and... Okay, so now that we're gonna pull this out of here, I think we can delete all this stuff from here, right? Let's see if changing a function around restructured anything. I doubt it, but no. Then I press T and he arms up. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Hey, I am really sorry about that, guys. That was a... Oh shit. How long has that been there? Yeah, somebody on YouTube came in and I modded them, but I must have clicked the thingy. Well, that's fun. That's fun to deal with while you're dealing with bugs. This is Dead Alive. I really appreciate you telling me about that. Someone said that, changed that comment. I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, okay. There's that. YouTube does seem to be plagued with bots. It happens every time we stream, usually at least once. And you ban them and you remove them, but it's still... Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna browser log torso, part torso, and animation box. I'm just gonna log all the information. Animation box UID and unit animation box .uid and unit torso UID and unit part torso UID. So I just logged all the info. We're going to debug this. We're going to F12 it. So I'm going to try this one more time. Spawn that, spawn that, spawn that, spawn that, spawn that, spawn. Boom. So we spawned him right here, right? So, oh shit, when we hit spawn, the torso was blank now. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. So, wait. Okay, we might have found the source of this. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, so we've got our guy here. We hit spawn. The torso is blank now. The part torso. And but just to clarify, if I press T, which is our test function, the torso is correct, right? But if I hit spawn, the torso is blank. So why is the torso blank? So let's work backwards. So modify unit parts. Where do we access this? So find all function references. There's two references to it. One is this test one, which we don't want to test. The other one is this. So where do we access torso? So torso is from the variable torso, which came from here. So location, so UI character drag slot, where location is torso. Let's find that here. UI character drag slot, where location is torso. Well, first of all, hold on. What's this guy? What is he doing right here? Why is there a drag slot right there? Delete that. I don't know what that's doing there. I hope that's not causing any issues. Okay, hold on. So debug. Is there more? God damn it. Put user in timeout. Block user on YouTube. Add to block list. Mig creates games. I'm sorry about that, dude. I really am. There's so many bots everywhere. I don't know what they do. Yeah, it's shitty. I'm sorry, guys. So, boom, 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 boom. Spawn, boom. So the torso again is blank, right? So if the torso is blank, then that means it has to be blank here. So again, the location torso. So we're going to go to our character drag slot, and we're going to find the one where the location is torso, which is this one. And the part tag is actually blank. Okay, so we might have found this. Hold on. The part tag is blank. Why is the part tag blank? The scale torso. Oh, that works. Why does that work? What is good? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So the head, the part tag is blank. Scale Viking head. Leg. Oh, okay. When we drag in a leg. Okay, hold on. Okay, each part is wiping each other part. So hold on. I think I might have found this now. Okay, dragging and dropping. On drop. Remember I said on drop, we're going to pick all character drag slots. We're going to loop through each one. And then we're going to say is overlapping. You know what? That else might have been what was wrong. What if we did a did not? Try this again. UI character drag slot. So there's the chest, right? So drag scale torso, drag a leg in. Nope, still gets rid of it. You know, this might be easier if we make these visible. So I've got these little blue objects that are draggable right behind these parts. So if we just go like that, we go like that. Those are actually, let me double check their collision. Okay, so that's square and that's square. Okay. Checking all the bases here. Okay, so that's on every time we drop one. Every time we drop one, we pick all the character slots. We loop through them all. If it's overlapping, we set the, so what, but oh, these might be reversed. Okay, I think it's going to work if we get rid of this. But that's not the end-all be-all solution to it, because we still need to solve the bigger problem. So I think this alone is going to solve the spawning problem. It does. So there's our guy for the first time, finally. But that doesn't solve the problem that once these go away, like for example, here's the shield, right? So if I go to drag slot, it's scale Viking shield arm. If I pull this here, it's still shield arm when it shouldn't be. It should be blank. And that's what this piece of code is supposed to fix, but it doesn't work properly. So if the UI character for each UI character drag slot, if the drag slot is overlapping the part draggable, we set the part tag to the draggable part tag. If the drag slot is not overlapping the part draggable, or any part draggable for that matter, yeah, this, I don't understand why this doesn't work right here. So hold on. So let me debug one more time. So if I add skeleton Viking torso, it's skeleton Viking torso. But the second I pull something else in, like an arm, it wipes that away. Maybe this again is a victim of dragging and dropping. Add subgroup. Drag plus drop functions. Set part tag for character drag slots. Maybe it's the for each you're maybe doing for every part instead of only one. Yeah, well, I'm doing for each on purpose. So my concern is if we only do the one. So one, I can only tell When I drag onto it, I have the UID of the object I dragged onto it. But when I drag off of it, I don't have the UID of the object anymore. So what I'm trying to do is every time we drop, I'm trying to normalize everything so that we don't get out of sync anywhere. That was my thinking anyway. But I think it's proving to be problematic. I'm going to try this though. I'm going to put this in its own function, so it's not affected by any kind of inheritance here. So we don't need the pick all now, because it will inherently pick all. And we're going to see if that works. I have a feeling it's probably not going to, but oh, there you go. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Okay. We can turn that off. All right, so I want to build this guy with 2 shields, a regular middle, and 2 legs. There we go. Okay, it works. It works. Let's get rid of this helmet, add a regular one, get rid of shields, add a regular one, get rid of torso, add this torso. There we go. Now we can have these 2 guys fight. Boom. Okay, that works. I think that's where we end today though, because honestly, that was a pain and my brain is fried. But we have a working thingy-majig. Okay, so tomorrow what we're gonna do, tomorrow I'm gonna clean this up. So for example, when you spawn this, it's gonna hide this menu. It's gonna let you spawn your dude. If you right click, it's gonna bring back up that menu so you can cancel it if you want. We're gonna do some housekeeping stuff. And then I'm gonna put in enemies that are gonna attack your tower. And then these guys are gonna attack the enemies. So tomorrow we do the fun stuff, basically. I'm excited. Tomorrow we do the fun stuff. I really, really appreciate you guys all coming out. I'm really sorry for the bots. I'm sorry for accidentally featuring that comment when I shouldn't have accidentally featured that comment. So I apologize for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do a... Well, let me check my calendar real quick. I apologize, these streams haven't been super consistent. Yeah, my calendar's clear for tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll probably do a stream around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out. I'll see you guys then. Good night, everybody. Night, Roko Yuko. Night, Many Buckets. Night, Alessio. Mig Creates Games. Calming Music Laboratory. Morbo Annihilator. Hamster Steve. Night, everybody. Bye.